left and right turn. One more salute.
Welcome to the graduation ceremony of Islamic Constituents Memorial College 2016 and 2017. We sincerely thank each of you for being with us to celebrate this joyous occasion.
歡迎各位嚟臨出席伊斯蘭脫維善基業中學2016到2017年度嘅畢業典禮。
Today we are honored to have the presence of Professor Yer Newman, SBS OBE JP Emeritus Professor of Geography at the Chinese University of Hong Kong, as well as Mrs. Amina Yer as our guests of honor.
今日我哋好榮幸邀請到香港中文大學地理學榮休講座教授楊婉曼太平紳士 SBS OBE JP 及楊婉曼夫人嚟臨擔任我哋嘅主禮嘉賓。Please remain standing for the national anthem. 請站立就國歌。
Please be seated. Take off right our jaw. We request Mr. Al-Qahtani Saeed, our school's Arabic teacher, to recite the Quran. Mr. Al-Qahtani Saeed, please.
有請我哋學校嘅阿拉伯文老師代表眾古蘭。
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن الأبرار يشربون من كأس كان مزاجها كافورا عينا يشرب بها عباد الله يفجرونها تفجيرا يوفون بالنذر ويخافون يوما كان يسقون فيها كأسا كان مزاجها زنجبيلا عينا فيها تسمى سلسبيلا صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallahu khairan, Mr. Saeed.
唔該晒我哋嘅阿拉伯文老師。
May we now request our school supervisor, Mr. Harry Ali Ha-KY, to deliver a welcoming speech. Mr. Ha, please.
而家有請哈校長為我哋致辭。
Professor Young Mang, SDS, OBE, JP, Mrs. Amita Young, Council Generals, committee members of the Chinese Muslim Cultural and Fraternal Association, school managers, Principal Ms. Sarita Ho, distinguished guests, parents, teachers, and students. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. It is indeed my great pleasure to welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of Islamic Qasim Church Memorial College for the academic year 2016 to 2017. To grace this significant event, we are honored to have the company of our guest of honor, Professor Young Mang, SDS, OBE, JP, and his wife, Mrs. Amita Young, with us this afternoon. I feel great honor to share with you a brief introduction of Professor Young. Professor Young is a renowned scholar, a seasoned administrator, and an eminent advisor on international development. He is Emeritus Professor of Geography at the Chinese University of Hong Kong, an institution he has served since 1984 in a number of key positions, including University Registrar, Head of the Seoul College, and Director of the Hong Kong Institute of Asia-Pacific Studies. Professor Young also has extensive research and teaching experiences in North America, Singapore, and mainland China. He graduated from the University of Hong Kong with a bachelor's degree in geography in 1962 and received his MA and PhD degrees in Canada and the United States in 1966 and 1972 respectively. Professor Young is an authority on the modernization of China and an expert on international development with a focus on Asian cities and urban planning. He has advised a range of international organizations, including the World Bank, the Asian Development Bank, the United Nations University, and the United Nations Development Program. He was the first local scholar to be appointed to the International Scientific Advisory Board of the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, that is UNESCO. In Hong Kong, Professor Young has shared his expertise and international experience by serving on a number of government advisory committees. He was chairman of the Land and Building Advisory Committee and of the Central Policy Unit's Pearl River Delta Panel, and has been a member of the Housing Authority, the Town Planning Board, Strategic Development, and the Basic Law Consultative Committee, to name just a few. Professor Young was an external member of the OUHK's Program Review and Validation Committee from 2008 to 2012 and made major contributions to the university's quality assurance progress. He was appointed as a JP in 1995 and received an OBE in 1996. He was also awarded a Silver Bohemian Star by the Hong Kong SAR government in 2003 and was named an honorary fellow by the Chinese University of Hong Kong in 2008. Professor Young's achievements and contribution to Hong Kong is a great inspiration for all of us. I extend my heartiest gratitude to Professor Young for adding grace to our graduation ceremony as a guest of honor. Okay, that ends the part of Professor Young. I'm going to talk about our school. After touring 6 fruitful years at IKTMC, our graduates are going to receive Hong Kong Diploma of Secondary Education, which is regarded as a reputable university entrance qualification all across the globe. Dear graduates, some of you will enter the local or overseas universities or other higher education institutions, while some will start a career in the job market or in entrepreneurship. IKTMC is proud of you and hope that your learning and development during your years at college will help you a lot to excel in your future education and career. Ladies and gentlemen, our college was established in 1970 by our sponsoring organization, the Chinese Muslim Cultural and Fraternal Association. In short, we call it CMCFA. CMCFA has been cherishing a remarkable legacy of serving the Hong Kong society for almost 100 years. Since its establishment in 1917, CMCFA provided various services for the welfare of the Muslims of Hong Kong. During 100 long years of service, CMCFA established 5 schools and an Islamic center at its office in Wan Chai. The 5 schools include 2 government-aided primary schools, one in Tuen Mun, one in Chi Wan San. We have 2 kindergartens in Chenyi and South Taiwan, and also Islamic Center Memorial College. CMCFA is also a leading Muslim organization to represent Hong Kong Muslims, whether it is liaison with the Hong Kong government or the central government of mainland China. On this memorable occasion, I extend my sincere tribute to the founders of CMCFA. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pride to mention that our students have been showcasing all-round progress in academic and extracurricular activities. Our graduate, Vivi Kayaba, has recently completed her Bachelor of Education with honors from the Education University of Hong Kong. Out of 119 students of her cohort, she got first position and was awarded with distinction. She has recently got offers from the University of Hong Kong and Oxford University to study her master's degree in higher education. There are many other success stories which will be highlighted by Principal Ms. Ho. I would like to express my appreciation to Principal Ms. Ho and all the teaching and non-teaching staffs for their hard work. These students always remember that hard work and positive attitude are the keys to success. Use this simple principle and success will embrace you in every endeavor of your life. Clearly set your goals, draw an action plan, implement it with commitment and diligence, and certainly you will get your educational and career goals. Remember that be determined and endeavor with courage, fully utilize the amazing facilities of this great city of Hong Kong to become dynamic leaders of tomorrow. I wish you all a bright future and look forward to see you all as responsible and decent local citizens. Last, not least, on behalf of our college management, I would like to thank all the guests who have graced today's ceremony and encouraged the graduates. We extend our gratitude to government departments, councils, NGOs, community organizations, parent-teacher associations, and individual well-wishers for their continued support to our college. Once again, my heartiest congratulations to all the graduates and their parents. I am optimistic that our graduates will enlighten the image of IKTMC in various fields of life. Esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, and dear graduates, I wish you all good health and happiness. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you, Mr. Ha.
唔該晒哈校監。
Next, we request our school principal, Ms. Serena Ho, to present the school report. Ms. Ho, please.
而家有請何秀賢校長為我哋作校務報告。
Professor Yuan Newman, SBS, OBE, JP, Mrs. Anita Yuan, the Excellency Consul Generals, Haji Ibrahim Yuan, Honorable Secretary of CMCFA, Supervisor Mr. Ha, school managers, Honorable Imams, community leaders, distinguished guests, parents, teachers, and students. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon and namaste. Thank you for attending our graduation ceremony. It is indeed our honor to have you all here to grace our graduates' big day. Congratulations to all our graduates and their families upon successfully complete second school and attaining Hong Kong DSC qualification. As Supervisor mentioned, today we have honor to have the company of Professor Yeung and also his wife, Mrs. Amida Yeung, as our guest of honor. In fact, Professor Yeung and his wife has been supporting us since 1970s. Professor Yeung is a well-known world-class scholar. He has written more than 50 books and also hundreds of essays, especially on social, economic, historical, and geographical aspects of the world's development over the last 50 years. We are so lucky to have 3 of his books donated by him to our school library. Later on, you'll also have a chance to listen to his words, which will provide us with an invaluable wisdom and inspiration. Thank you, Professor Yeung, for your gracious attendance and kind words at this memorable event of our college. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to have an excellent team of experienced and young teachers with outstanding academic and professional status. During the current academic year, our teachers have proactively participated in the professional development programs organized by the EDB and also other professional organizations. The Chinese, Maths, and Liberal Studies departments have joined various full professional training programs of the EDB to enhance the teacher's subject knowledge and teaching methodologies. Our Muslim colleagues attend a week-long and intensive course at International Islamic University in Malaysia. All these efforts of our teachers are gradually uplifting overall academic quality and public exam results. An increasing number of our graduates are entering the local and overseas universities and in the job market. It is my immense pleasure to share a few success stories of our graduates with you. One of the most remarkable of these stories is our graduate Bibi Taiba, as our supervisor just mentioned.